First of all, I want to say thank you for bringing me the opportunity to bring these books to life for you. These books really became a passion for me when I realized that it is not often that you find supportive literature for both parent and child simultaneously. It was really important in these books, in this book series, that I provide support for both parent and child. As a mother with ADHD, parenting children with ADHD, it's a very common experience to find support for one or the other when it comes to literature and research. Typically, you have no problem finding literature for adults with ADHD or children, but it's not common to find literature that supports both together. So, this became a really important project for me when I was going through certain things with my youngest son that through therapy and my own personal changes and my own personal growth that really became imperative to our success as a mother and son. These things I really could have used when some of my other children were small, especially elementary age, because it's just really difficult without the right information to support someone. First of all, when you don't understand how to support yourself and how to navigate things on your own as an individual, as an adult, as a young adult. And it becomes increasingly difficult to navigate and understand certain things collectively with your child when you don't feel supported and understanding of those things separately. How can I teach my child how to get through something if I don't understand it in my 20s, 30s, 40s, and so on? I would often encounter conversations where the mother was diagnosed with ADHD later in life, 40s, even 50s. And so, we kind of, at that point, our children are usually teenagers or young adults, and time has passed, and we're looking back like, oh man, I could have given this support had I understood it myself. The series doesn't only touch on ADHD. The series also touches on anxiety, borderline personality disorder, and a few other things that are coming in the works. I don't want to give everything away at once, but we do have Mom and Me have BPD coming up next. The special thing about all these books is they are thoroughly personally researched. So any of these books that you're going to read, the information is verifiable. It is taken directly from a source, whether that source be, for example, Mom and Me Have ADHD was taken directly from me and my son. So I interviewed him and, asked questions about things that are struggles for him, things that have been successful for him, and so on. So that is the same for every book, whether it be anxiety, BPD, so on. So the information in these books are not just information that just came from the internet. It's real personal information from real life people. And that's what makes it so much more special as well. It's not just a research project, it is real life experiences put into literature so that you, the parent, and you, the child, can really, really feel understood and receive resources directly from people who are using them. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to things like this. I want to hear this from real people. You know, I can look up things on the internet. I can find information. I can talk to my child's therapist. We can get tools and so on. And that's where a lot of this information came from. So these are real people that I know personally, and I have asked them questions. I have taken pieces of their life and I've put them into these books. And so I'm really excited. I think this is the beginning of a phenomenal movement. I hope to see more things like this, copy it, not the book directly, but copy the practice. I hope to see more things like this put in place. And hopefully, this is just the beginning of a new wave of how we approach mental health in families, because that is our goal. As someone with education in mental health and wellness counseling, and as well as psychology, these things are really important to me. I've been a parent since I was 14 years old, and whether it be 14, 24, 34, now approaching 41, this information, this type of information, this type of approach can be so helpful at any stage in life. It's never too late to learn. So if you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s, maybe you're a grandparent and a grandchild. This is absolutely for you too. Maybe you're a dad and a child and you both share this diagnosis. This is for you too. Um, I'm a mom, so that's why it's called Mom and Me. But if there's a request, I'm not opposed to making a Dad and Me series as well. So maybe that's to come too, and we can find fathers who share these experiences with their children. So, long story medium, this project is really personal and it's really potentially transformative. And I'm really, really grateful to be able to bring it directly to you. And thank you to everyone who has supported me mentally, emotionally, to the people who have already bought the book, the ebook. The information is the same. Some people prefer a physical copy. Some people prefer reading on their iPad, their Kindle, you know. Some people don't want physical copies because their kid might tear it up. I get it. However you choose to read the Mama Me series, I thank you. I'm very grateful. And I'm really proud that you trust me to bring this information to you. Thank you.